Hey guys, it's me, the Wrestling Guy Smith. This video, because I just got finished done talking about John Moxley. So this video is actually about Stomping Grounds, the predictions I want to make. And I'm about to do like 5 predictions for each side. So the first prediction is going to be on the Raw side. I really think for the Raw Tag Team Champions, I think it might be the Usos versus the Revival, because they've been doing really good. I think the Revival are gonna retain, so I'm gonna give that one W for wrestling or AEW for all wrestling, because I think that's gonna happen. And I think number two, my second prediction, Becky retains the belt off of Lacey Evans. The only way Lacey Evans would win if Charlotte interfered, but I haven't really seen Charlotte, so she's probably not gonna interfere. And I think that's like she's not gonna interfere. So I think Becky's gonna retain, or uh, Lacey might do the disqualification thing. I don't know, but it seems like they might just do the first woman's last man standing match, but I really think there should be a last man standing. That's my second prediction. Why I think she's gonna retain? Because I'm sorry, guys, and I don't want to get into really too much into. I got a couple of other predictions to make. Like I said, I think Lacey Evans is really like she's not women's champion material, because Becky is gonna keep that title no matter what you think. And this is the thing about WWE. This is like I feel like WWE's really don't really care what happens with the title, because Becky's gonna keep winning because Seth is Universal Champion. Cause it's kind of like if because see now that Seth is Universal Champion and been Universal Champion for a while, he's not gonna drop the belt after he worked so hard to climb for it. And that's the thing about Paul Heyman. That dude's trying to really stir the pot, and he can't really stir the pot because every time Brock comes in and tries to beat him, Seth is like 100% ahead of him. And that's the thing with Lacey and Becky, because they, you know, they I just don't really think it's gonna work really. I think it's kind of a waste. I think she's not really doing anything with them, because like Lacey can't really her being women's champion would be like Charlotte like Alexa trying to be the SmackDown women's champion, and it just doesn't want to work. But I'll talk about that more about the SmackDown side. But my third prediction is like Roman is gonna beat Drew. It's kind of stupid. Roman's gonna beat Drew, because Roman fighting with Drew McIntyre is really kind of the good for the Shane McMahon story, because it is a storyline. It's just not still because Drew's getting involved and the revival gets involved at some point. But the Usos are probably gonna beat the revival, so they can't really interfere at all. And I'll be honest, and my fourth prediction really for the Raw side would be my fourth prediction would be Seth Rollins retains the Universal Champion. Why I believe that? Because Seth isn't he's not gonna just drop it to Baron, because Baron doesn't really need to be Universal Champion, and him trying to win against Seth is not gonna work. Even in a cage match, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't. So he'll win. Seth will beat him. So I'm gonna give that all wrestles. I'm gonna give him that three. And I think my fifth prediction, which is my last prediction for the Raw side, I believe maybe Brock will make an appearance on Stomping Grounds. That's my fifth prediction. I think he might want to catch it at Stomping Grounds, or wait till SummerSlam or the next WrestleMania. But now I want to talk about the SmackDown side. So my first prediction, and this is a really crazy first prediction, I think that Finn is going like Andrade is still gonna try to. He might be the new IC champion, and then, oh, and I think because Joe's on Raw, so I really think Ricochet will become the U.S. champion. That's my sixth prediction. That's my mystery prediction. I forgot about that. Ooh, I forgot. And I think also I think Zack Ryder. Well, if it's Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins, I really think they're gonna probably be in the tag. It's probably a three-way tag. But my second prediction for SmackDown, actually, and this is actually for the women's side, I think Bailey's gonna retain her championship. So Alexa will probably lose. She'll probably stay on SmackDown just to be with Bailey, just to get that rivalry going. And then the third prediction I want to tell you, this is for the women's tag team, but I think Asuka and Kairi Sane are gonna win against the Iconics. That's gonna happen. That's dead set gonna happen. And then my fourth prediction, which I think is gonna end up happening, Nikki Cross is gonna probably interfere in the match to help Alexa, or she might help Bailey, depending on what happens. Or she might just go for herself and try to go after the title, which I think is gonna happen. And then my fifth prediction, Kofi is gonna retain against Dolph Ziggler. It always happens, and I'm sorry because I really don't think that Dolph needs to be champion because it's gonna be kind of stupid, and he really doesn't need to be champion because I think he's gonna retain. I'm sorry. And if you guys are wondering why I think that, because I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love the rivalry, but I'm tired of it. It's stale. Because the thing is, I like Dolph being a heel, but he's just not good at it. He's not good at being a heel. I'm sorry. Not like that when he first came to WWE and he came from NXT, he was a good heel. But now he's just not a good heel. He just sucks at being it because the storyline doesn't. Him messing with like Kofi because he wants the title, and I get it because he feels like he has nothing to lose because he's done. We've seen you have every title belt imaginable, and the joke is, like we've seen him have been Intercontinental Champion from Miz. We've seen him be World Heavyweight Champion from Alberto Del Rio. We've seen him be Mr. Money in the Bank. And we've seen him be United States Championship and Intercontinental when he first started. And I just feel like it's stale. It's the story doesn't like, and I'm being honest with you guys, and I'm really gonna talk about it because I really want to get this little bit off my chest. Dolph is fine, but there's no more champions for him to win against. It would be cool if he was trying to be Universal Champion because he's never been Universal Champion, or like he would go after Kevin Owens or something, but he's not. And at least with Kevin Owens, where he actually makes a little bit of sense because he's Kevin Owens. He's gonna do something crazy. Like I can see Dolph being the 24/7 champion better than R-Truth. I can see him doing that and defending the title in the ring and everywhere like a hardcore title because I haven't seen a hardcore title since like the Attitude Era. Like I said, I just feel like Dolph isn't really doing what like, and this is the thing. Everybody likes Dolph Ziggler, but the thing is, everybody loves Kofi because Kofi hasn't become champion. That's the problem. It's hard enough that you don't see it. You don't see Kofi doing it, man. And Kofi, like him being champion, is good for the New Day because they could get the SmackDown titles, or better yet, Xavier could go on his own and just be Intercontinental, which I would rather. I've seen Big E become Intercontinental. Why doesn't he get a shot at the title? You know, why doesn't he? Like, this dude has so many skills, and they're just using him as like he's like come on, like they've both been like tag team champions, but never singles titles, and that's the problem with WWE. Like, there's not enough singles titles to be a champion. But like I said, but this is just my prediction, guys, for Stomping Grounds. I hope my predictions will be right as usual because they always are. So like I said, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and peace.